Okay, when we're ready to add anything to the floor, we have to remember to use our top vanishing point. If you want to leave it labeled with floor, you can. If you want to just have a little F, you can do that. Or if you think you can remember, you can erase that label altogether, okay? To do my flooring, the first thing I'm going to do is line up my ruler on the bottom, and I'm going to just mark out 1-inch sections. The reason I like to do this is to make sure that my lines and my floorboards are all nice and consistent, okay? Now, I'm going to connect every one of these little marks that I just made up to the top vanishing point because the floor has to use the point on the ceiling. It's kind of the opposite of what you would think. Okay, so I'm just going to connect all of those points. And it's really pretty simple. You just need to remember that your ruler is traveling around this top point. So pretend like this is stuck in place. Your ruler is swinging around to get all of those descending lines or converging lines. I'm connecting all of those points. Don't get caught up in a rhythm and start scooching your ruler over. That's something really common that happens quite a bit. You have to be sure to line up the point to your vanishing point. Check and double check, and then draw those lines. Okay, now from here, we've got quite a few options. We can add some horizontal lines if you want to make it into kind of like a tiled floor, or we can add some staggered horizontal lines if you want to create more of like a wood plank. If you want to create a carpet, honestly, the carpet might be easier before you get your lines in there, but this is why drawing super light is so important in perspective, okay? So let's say we want to add a carpet. We're going to start with a horizontal line. Now, this is not horizontal. This is not horizontal. Straight across is horizontal. I always check with the bottom of my paper. I always check with these horizontal lines. I'm constantly checking. You don't have to necessarily measure it out, but you want to use those resources as a guide to make sure that you're making it horizontal. You could even just line it up with the bottom of your paper if that works best for you. Okay, so we're gonna start with the horizontal line. Okay, if I'm making a carpet, I'm going to use the top vanishing point for my floor. All right, so both sides I'm going to connect and then connect. Okay, and then I just need one more horizontal line here across the back. If I want to slide it down this way so that I have this as a close visual, I can. I'm confident in being able to check my space between my ruler and the bottom of my paper. And then I'm just going to draw my line across, and then I have a carpet. You can add little tassels on the end if you want, little fringe, whatever you want to do. If you want to leave this plain and then add color to it, you can. If you want to add a design, you can decide, okay? Now, if you're wanting to put anything else on the floor, let's say you want to add a podium or a little bench or anything, okay? Anything on the floor, just remember, you need to take it up here to this top vanishing point.